Hey everyone, Tim here for 2 Guys 1 Cartridge, and power-up's not included, and I was delaying posting the last episode of the show, which was 273. We actually recorded it back on May 4th, and I guess somewhere in my head, if I didn't record it, or if I didn't edit it and I didn't post it, somehow the show would still survive. But that's not the case. Not the case at all. The show's over. It's been a good run. It's been a really good run, and it still kind of stings to think about a little bit. I'm not trying to get anywhere near as emotional as I did during the actual episode itself. So, if you're watching this before you listen, or if you listen first and then watch this, I guess you'll understand. But I just want to, say a couple other quick things before finally releasing everything and throwing it out there to the world. Back in 2009, the show finally aired for the first time after discussing it for, I don't know, it was a couple months, I think, before Steve and I finally came to a conclusion and decisions and how we wanted to go with the show. And to Steve, we started something. We haven't spoken in years, and I don't know if you'll ever actually see this. Probably not. Maybe you will. I don't know. But we started something, and it continued to be a project over the years, and it changed and changed and changed again, and it died, and it came back, and it died, and it came back, and how many lives could the show possibly have? Well, I think we found out. So, it's been fun, and I'll say it time and time again. It's definitely been fun. 273 episodes is something. It's definitely something. And of course, I'm having a beer. I've had one or two before this, because really, to post everything and to record everything, I need a little bit of liquid courage. But the show changed. An introduction with JD. JD. To you too, man. You helped shape what the show became. Instead of just constantly goofing off about things, it became a news oriented, and it became a lot more serious. And that wasn't really the answer either. So we found a happy middle ground later, with Daryl and I. And Daryl, you've been the other side of the show for many years now, and we kept this shit going. We kept it going for a long time, and again, thank you everyone who listened, who supported, who responded to things, who either told us they liked it or didn't like the show. It's not for everyone. A couple of nerds talking about video games all the time. I'm surprised we kept it going for this long. But a couple other quick things, and then I'll go. I don't want to keep dragging this out, but in terms of the actual website, Power-Up's not included. That was the second project. That was the project that gave 2Guys1 Cartridge its permanent home after Blog Talk kind of screwed us over. For those who have followed us in the past, there's nothing really happening on the site anymore. Everyone pretty much went their own way. But I'm not really willing to shut it down. It's been a big part of my life for quite a few years now. And I have built it, I have maintained it, I have kept it alive. So I don't have any answers right now of what I'm going to do with it. but something will come. Some project, some idea will show up and pop up in my head again, and I will find a way to at least keep something alive for it. I will still fly under the banner of Power Ups Not Included when it comes down to Extra Life. You know, it's a charity that I believe very strongly in, and not giving that up. You know, I'm not just gonna go under as myself, but as the sole financer of everything. You know, everything's in the balls in my court of what actually stays and what goes, and I'm not willing to shut down the website, not yet. Maybe I'll think of something, but you know, we'll look forward to everything in November or October when Extra Life comes around again, and not really so sure. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. This has kind of been a big blow to everything, but I'll think of something. Always do. Gotta keep the website alive somehow. So maybe it's streaming, maybe it's putting some other show together. I don't know. But again, thank you to everyone. You know, thank you to Steve. Thank you to JD. Thank you to Daryl for shaping and changing and helping the show grow into what it was, into what it is, and I guess not into what it will be, because that's not the case. But this is me signing off for Two Guys One Cartridge. Not for Power Ups Not Included. I'm not signing that off. Like I said, I'm just not going to do it. Can't do it yet. Gotta think of something. We'll think of something. Maybe I'll find some other small team of like-minded individuals to help rebuild something, but we'll see. We'll see. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. Sorry for crying during it. It happens. And hope you listen. Maybe go back and listen to other older episodes. I know I have been. But thank you again to everyone. And catch you on the flip side. Yeah, I got nothing.